Hello Taurus, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. This could also be current. For others of you, this could be a situationship that you find yourself in. And for a small portion of you, this is a connection where, you know, you've met somebody and there's a whole lot of energy, but no one's really speaking up. There's a whole lot of attraction. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have, and I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. To provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. So, we have two cards here that are a little bit dark and cloudy, and this is dark feelings, but these are not really your feelings, but they could be actually, because you have here my past life card, and that shows me that you are mixing and merging your energy. It comes and goes, it flows. This is you mirroring each other. So, yes, some of these cards could actually indicate feelings that you have as well, Taurus, not just your person of interest. Here we have synthesis followed by wild woman, beauty, inspiration. Then we have surrender, illness, wellness, pleasure, mystery, followed by laughter under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Taurus, there are certain things that I would like to open up about. Certain things that I've hidden deep down inside that I haven't talked to you about. These things that I feel, these are secrets. This is my passion. These are fears that I've hidden deep in the thick of the forest. I never really wanted you to see that side of me because it makes me feel vulnerable. I also feel that in this connection, it's time to have peace and harmony. There was no peace and harmony before, but now there is. I also feel that in this connection, there's this realization that you've had where I have not been so truthful, so faithful. I have not been. I have said certain things to you, words I have spoken, and I understand that certain things that I have expressed to you, they may have been half-truths. They may have not been the full truth. The problem is, I have been unable to change that. I realize now that the things that I have said and done to you Some of them were lies. Sometimes the information I would just take out. What you don't know won't hurt you, or will it? To me now it appears that it has hurt you. I have hurt you. It's hard for you to trust me. And I understand that. I also understand that in this connection, so much has happened between us that there's a lot of suspicion, there's deception, and there's deceit. Because of that, it's hard to talk about this and even to move on in this connection in a promising way. I see you as somebody who is very much one with nature. You are brilliant. You are like a ray of sunshine. I see in this connection you have this way of showing me who I really am, showing me my own reflection, letting me see that part of me, a part of me that is unique, a part of me that I don't see as beautiful, but you think it to be. And I see you as beautiful, not only on the outside, but on the inside as well. Your beauty, your charm, your personality, and your character. It is all very alluring. I do feel inspired by you. Certain things have happened in this connection, and I see the world differently now. Things to me appear to be quite different and unique. I find it to be inspirational. I see the world differently. I feel better. Things taste better, smell better, sound better, feel better. But it's all because of you. This is all you. The world that was once upon a time black and white for me, now it is not black and white. Now it's colored. I also feel that in this connection, I have surrendered. I have surrendered to you, where I feel now I belong to you and you belong to me. This feeling that I have, it is quite intense. It's vibrant. I feel that in this connection, you are someone who I can talk to, I can surrender myself to. If you lead, I will follow, because I have given you my mind, my heart, my body. That is what I have given you. I also feel that in this connection, there is a sense of illusion. I hide myself from my own inner deepest thoughts, because there are things that are weighing me down below the surface of this water. There is a sense of depression, desperation, and despair. And I don't know what to do with this. I don't know how to move on. There are certain things, restrictions, constraints, burdens, responsibilities, emotional trauma that haunts me and weighs me down. I would like to release myself and be with you as you are that shining sun, but I can't, because there are certain things that are preventing me from doing that. and being that. Right now, I feel a lot of pleasure, happiness in my heart, contentment. And this is with the physical as well as with the emotional and the spiritual. I feel very content and happy, but what is the use if I cannot be with you the way that you want me to? In you, I have found someone who I can confide in, who I can talk to, someone I cherish, someone who I feel I belong to. Why have you come into my life now? Why not before? Why not long ago? Why not far into the future? I question the heavens and I ask the heavens this, because I wonder, where is my fate and destiny headed? What is it? Is it with you? I feel now that there is a very strong bond. I feel that it's difficult for me to move forward without expressing myself to you. I feel that you and I are somehow connected. When I think of you, sometimes I can smell your scent even though you're not there. Feel your presence in the room though you are not there. And in my dreams, everything feels so real with you. There's the sense of unconditional love, and I don't know where it's coming from. What I do know is that I feel that you are my hearth and home. Wherever you are, that is where my home is, and I feel so comfortable with you. I can confide in you and not fear that you are going to judge me. I can be myself with you. That is what I feel. Overall, I do feel that in this connection, there's this sense of friendship that exists between us. This friendship, I feel, it is strong, it is pure, it's good. This friendship, you know me very well. You know what makes me laugh. You know what makes me tick. You know what makes my heart happy. You are like that ray of sunshine on the cloudiest of days. And I know you. And you know me. You are my confidant. And for some strange reason, I can't let go of you. I want you to be in my life. All right, Taurus. Interesting. Your person of interest here has a lot of feelings. But there was a lack of truth. There could be, for a small portion of you, this is a general love reading. There could be somebody here who has cheated on someone, or they have just been lying. It could even be white lies, but I'm seeing more than white lies. They were not truthful. And there was a lot of suspicion, there was a lot of deceit and deception. And somebody here found out about the other person. That's what happened. Not only that, but somebody here was doing something that they were not supposed to. And perhaps they got caught. However, the truth is they were not able to give you that time, energy, and effort that you needed, that you deserved, because other things were weighing them down. All of that information I got just from these two cards right here, because these are the most intense. They are the most negative cards. But that's something that's going on here. The rest of it is all good. Your person of interest is completely inspired by you. They feel this is a past life spiritual connection. The both of you are either twin flames, soulmates, or karmic partners. If this is resonating with you, then that's what this is. I do past life readings for those of you that may want to look into this further. That's for those of you that really need and want closure. For those of you that honestly just feel like it's not working out for you mentally, I'm saying, because I get a lot of people that approach me, and this type of a spiritual connection, it really, really affects you emotionally, spiritually, physically. It really does. The reading that I do, it really does provide clarity, because it gives you perspective of not just what's in this lifetime, but what happened in the past life that is affecting this lifetime. Sometimes the stories in the past life are tragic, sometimes they're happy stories. And sometimes because in this lifetime we're on planet Earth, things don't work out our way, because we also have negative energies around. So your person of interest and yourself, you are having a lot of emotional, and I don't want to use the word mental, but the only thing I can say is that, yes, let's put it this way. Your mind is under a lot of stress and tension because of this. And it's hard to move on. It's hard to even think straight. Why? Because it's a spiritual connection. That's just the way those type of connections are. They are very, very intense. It's double the love, double the pain. For some of you who are new, have a look at my other channel called Asnointia Audio. I have a video there. Both of them actually will be applicable for this one. I have one called Past Life and Spiritual Connections. Have a look at that one. I also have one called Sensually Intense Spiritual Connections. The rest are on twin flames, soulmates, karmic partners, and I have some more. I also have some on just general relationship-related advice, but it's not simply just general. It's me looking into the feelings and emotions of the other person, on average, what they do, how they feel, and how you can actually act and interact in that sort of a scenario. So I do recommend that some of you see those videos, because this will inform you and tell you what's going on. Why do you feel the way that you do? Are you alone? No, you are not. Some people have told me, I feel like I'm losing my mind. Am I losing my mind? No, you're not. Because if you were, everybody else, they wouldn't be in line either. People are not losing their minds. It's just that when it's from a past life, it's double the love because it happened back then. It's happening now. And the pain too. The pain was back then and it's now too. So it's times two. You don't have the memories from that time, but what you do have is the instincts. So there's three things that I have noticed that come through in past life. Three things. One is feelings, emotions, and instincts. You can't put your finger on it, but you know there's something there. That's how intense this type of connection is. It is a life-changing experience. It is a spiritual awakening, and it really makes you see the world differently. It makes you appreciate, but it also can be literally hell on earth, because it is so intense. When it's love, it's really passionate, it's wonderful, it's like heaven on earth. But then when it's not, it's really bad. And that has happened to a lot of people that I know. My clients, subscribers, viewers. Happens everywhere. This is something that is common. So do have a look at that other channel, because that'll also provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. And you'll realize that no, you're not alone. You have others there too. You can learn from each other, read each other's comments, support each other, because this is a problem actually. It's a blessing in disguise sometimes, but it's also, it hurts. You know what it's like? It's like a sweet sting, if that sounds, it's kind of, it's something that hurts, but you also like it because it hurts. Because it's yours. It's your feeling. You own it. And you want it to go away because it hurts, but when it goes away, then you don't feel it anymore. You'd rather have it still. It's that sort of a feeling. And it's a very deep feeling. This is a spiritual connection. The both of you in the past life, you could have been engaged. You could have been betrothed. This could be marriage. This could have been a secret love affair. Sometimes, on a rare occasion, it could be a future life reading that I do. But I do have on my website readings that I do, and I have one package that is past life package. So have a look at that if that is something that you think you would need in order to provide you with some clarity. I could do that. And if you are unable to place an order, if it's out of stock, feel free to send me an email and I'll put you on the waiting list, because there is sometimes a waiting list for this. All right, we have here the Lover's Path Tarot, and I like to have a look at this particular deck to see what it is that happened in the first place in this connection. Now, some of you might have noticed my little pebble fell down. It was right on the edge. Don't worry, I moved the table. That's not an omen. So this is for those of you that may have not gotten closure. You may feel that this person took you for granted. You may feel that in this connection, a lot could have happened, but they just started to keep their distance. And eventually they faded. What happened? Why did they do what they did? Why did they act like that? So hopefully we'll have a look what the answer is to that. We have here the Two of Cups. And these are in the past. The first set of cards were the current situation, the present situation. This is something a little bit in the past. So when things were very sweet, they were wonderful, they were going great, but then things just started to go downhill. What happened? Two of Coins, first card's the strongest. It's a really nice card to have upright, but in this, it is not so great. This talks about a lack of harmony, a lack of partnership, and not really having a lot of love. At some point in time, in the beginning, there was a lot of infatuation. Overindulging in sensuality for the sake of getting that emotional high. Taurus, your person of interest was in this connection, and that's what a spiritual connection is like also. It is very intense sexually. It's like a lot of sexual chemistry there. And it's hard to release yourself from it because it's a part of you. Like I said, double the love, double the pain, double the sensuality. Good Lord, it's too much to handle. A lot of people keep their distance because it's just too much to handle. They just can't. It's just too much. It's so intense that it scares people. And so sometimes if somebody does not reach out to you, it's because it's too much. Here, unfortunately, we had in the beginning a lot of feelings of sensuality, sexuality. There's a lot of infatuation, lust, passion, that sort of thing. But it was not with a whole lot of emotion. That's the difference here. This was in the beginning. Now, however, I see they are starting to gain that sense of love and affection towards you. They're having that now, but this was in the past. We have here also the Princess of Coins. The Princess of Coins here talks about how this individual at some point in time did not want to take responsibility. They did not want to even relay messages. They did not want to grow. Any type of opportunities that were being given to them, they didn't take it. Here, they wanted to make their dreams into a reality, but they didn't really know what to do. There was too much time thinking and not enough time doing. They were waiting for resources, and there was unrealistic planning. So, you know what? This person, because it's a princess as well, somebody's very young. It's not a queen, not a king. So what I am seeing here is your person of interest was very immature. Very immature. In addition to that sense of immaturity, we have inexperienced. This person's inexperienced. They did not take this relationship seriously at that time, but now things have changed. Remember, first set of cards were different. Now things have changed. However, in the beginning, it was very physical. It was not very realistic. The person was not planning a lot of things. They weren't really serious. And that's exactly what happens. When we get into these connections, we get into it, thinking, okay, let's see where it goes. It's lighthearted, right? Fun flirting and this, that, and the other. But then all of a sudden, boom, it's like a drop. And it just comes to you, that realization just comes to you all of a sudden. Oh my God, as if I know this person from before. Where have I seen them? Why do I feel so comfortable? Why is this feeling here? And it is a feeling that you have not had with anybody else. It's a feeling that you only have with this person. That's a very intense feeling. We also have here the 7 of coins. The 7 of coins here talks about how there's a sense of impatience, and there's insecurity about whether the reward received for the work rendered will be worth it. Now, patience, expectations, and nurturing. This is the person that did not have patience. They expected a lot, and they were not very nurturing. In personal relationships, they wanted to give, but also they only used to give by hoping and thinking that they're going to get something in return. So, quite selfish, right? This is somebody who, at least in the past, was very selfish. They were just thinking about themselves. They were very physical, and also they were not good at planning because they weren't really thinking a lot when it came to planning. They didn't have much of an aim, a goal, an ambition. This was not a you problem, Taurus. This was a them problem. You did what you needed to do. You did what you could do. All right, let's have a look at, the Beginner's Tarot. We have here the Page of Wands, followed by the 3 of Cups. So here I look into any actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest may have towards you. All right. We have here the Page of Wands. So again, in this spread right now, we don't have the King, we don't have the Queen, we don't even have a Knight. We have a Page. So a page is somebody who is immature. This is somebody who is inexperienced and immature, passionate, but not very tactful. So this person is going to reach out to you, and the meaning behind it will be, okay, because I want to move forward with you. I want something romantic with you. That is the meaning behind it. However, their approach may not be exactly as you had wished for or that you hope for. Here we also have the 3 of Cups. So after the passionate message, 2 things. Either this person wants to go out with you and celebrate or have a reconciliation or a reunion, or just a simple union. It could also be that they want to take you out with a bunch of friends, a group of friends. If they feel shy or if they feel timid, they don't feel so confident because of the page, being a page, they may want you to be in the company of others. However, still, it's just going to be you and them talking. Now, Magician. There's a part of them that's a little tricky, trickster behavior, secrecy. I'm getting here blocked. I'm getting the word intentions. So there's certain things that they want in this life and this connection with you. They're not being untruthful to you. It's just that this is the type of thing, like by hook or by crook, they want you. Whatever it takes, they want you. Even if they have to manipulate their way, even if they have to give all that they can in order to be with you, they're going to try that. They were trying to manifest this connection with you. But I also see them adjusting a whole lot to accommodate your needs, to satisfy you. And that's something that they are willing to do. It's not bad. There's nothing bad with that, about that. It's just that their approach now is quite limited because the foundation was not truly built on just love and affection. It was very different before, remember? Very impractical. A lot of different feelings they had before. So these are any plans, any intentions, any actions they may take. So I do see them taking action towards you. We also have here the Ace of Pentacles. With the Ace of Pentacles, it does talk about how in this connection there is this desire that this person has. They want to reach out to you. They want to make an offer to you. This is a tangible offer. This is an offer that is solid. This is to be that individual who can provide you with something that you want. This could literally be a commitment. It could be moving in together. It could be buying assets together. But it does talk about whatever it is, it's going to be a noticeable difference. It's like something tangible. Now, we have here, I believe again, the Seven of Pentacles. We had that before, but now it's in the upright. So with this, it does talk about how in this connection, they feel that they have put in the effort. Yes, sorry, you did have that before. 7 of Coins. So they did feel that they've put in the effort and they want to see where it goes from here. They're waiting to see what happens, how things come to fruition. And from there, they'll see how things move forward. We also have here the 2 of Swords. Your person of interest here is currently, right now, they are very much blocked. They have these swords across their chest, and they're not allowing anything in. They don't want to see anything. They don't want to hear anything. They don't want to deal with this. A part of them is in denial, but also part of them is indecisive. They don't want to make a move. They don't want to change anything because it's too much to think of. Right now, this is what they're feeling. This is the overall arching theme, but what are they going to do about it? That is what I see here, where we have the Page of Wands, the 3 of Cups, the Magician, and the Ace of Pentacles. That's what they're going to do about it. So it does appear that they are going to break free from this, almost this trance that they're in, and realize that there is something that they can do about it. They can reach out to you. They may seem a little manipulative, but it's because they have the intention of being with you, and they do have that. It's a genuine intention. All right, let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right, let's have a look. Ooh. Okay. Pop goes the weasel. Peaceful resolution. Then we have here reconsider. Be assertive. Followed by no need to worry. And then we have you are ready. It does say a year from now. Followed by abundance. And then we have here improving health. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme is health. Health is wealth. Health is happiness. That's very important that you pay attention to that. Here we have peaceful resolution. So this is very good. This is a good hope. This does talk about a peaceful resolution coming through for the both of you when it comes to this connection, when it comes to this specific situation that you're stuck in. However, there's certain information that's going to come to you in the coming future. And the angels here would like, and this is from Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. The angels here would like you to reconsider what it is that you're going to say and do when it comes to this person, when it comes to this situation. Think about it twice. Don't jump into it. And when you do jump into it, be assertive. Being assertive here pops up usually if there is a lack of self-esteem, if there is a lack of belief in oneself. So it's important that you here be assertive and be that person who can stand up for themselves, have that courage, and have that courage to stand up for your beliefs. I'm seeing the word beliefs. I'm seeing the word courage. So whatever is on your mind, let this person know, right? As long as it's, logical and not too argumentative. If it is, maybe you should just avoid it for a while and talk to them later. But being assertive here talks about letting them know what's on your mind. What are you comfortable with? What are you not comfortable with? And not to be that person who they think that they can just walk all over, right? Maybe some of you might be like that. Some of you are not. However, this is for those of you that may be struggling with that. So it is important for you to have your opinion, voice your opinion, let them know, because they won't know until you say. Here we also have, there's no need to worry. Also with the be assertive, I'm getting keep healthy boundaries. I'm hearing that right now. So do keep healthy boundaries. There's a lot of respect for those people that keep healthy boundaries, as weird as that sounds. But a relationship lasts longer when you have that. Here we also have no need to worry. So there are some worries here regarding this connection and regarding how long is it going to take in terms of this belief and the courage that's going to come. It's going to work out. However, it's going to take some time. We have here, at some point in time, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, you are going to be ready for this, because we have here, you are ready. That may just be a year from now. I know, sounds like a long time. Could be a few months, could be from now until the next year. But whatever it is, remember you had the 7 of coins coming up quite a bit, right? 7 of Pentacles. So there is that waiting period. There's that time. And you had the Magician, that manifestation period. It's going to take some time to gather everything together, to try to make things work. It's not going to be like an on-off switch. It's not like that. So gradually things are going to change over the next few months to several months. And then by the time it hits, maybe after 9 months, 7, 8, or 9, I'm seeing, things are going to start to change in this connection. Now, this is a general love reading. It's not going to resonate for everybody. So please keep that in mind. It may not work out the same for everybody because it's a different scenario for each individual. But if the majority of the reading you are resonating with, then most likely something like this is going to occur. And of course, remember, you have to keep this practical. Do you even talk to this person? Have you had a relationship with them? Do they even know you? Some people I've seen, and I know this sounds pretty out there, but 15, 20 years they haven't talked. And yet they're still waiting for them. Right? That's not practical. It's time to move on. Definitely. Some of you may wonder, oh, this card came up last year too, and now you're saying it's here again. And that's true. This card actually is the only card in this deck that goes up to a year from now. It does not have 3 years or 5 years from now. So there is that restriction of this specific deck. But it does show that something is going to happen in the coming future. Now we also have here abundance. That's beautiful. Goodness is going to come to you, and this abundance comes from the divine. This is beautiful. Something good is going to happen and is going to be abundant, and your life is going to change because of this. We also have here the overall arching theme, improving health. So some of you have been going through, perhaps, I'm seeing some words here, stress, anxiety, depression. I'm even seeing the word eczema. Because of the stress and anxiety, some of you may be flaring up, so just be careful with that. Try to manage that. Now, this is not just the physical. Being healthy means aligning your mind, body, spirit, and your soul. If you can align that, if you can be healthy with that, you are literally going to be perfect. You're quite invincible if that's the case. And you can do that. Part of you may be emotionally distraught, and some of you, it's manifesting into the physical form, into your chakra centers, which affect your bodily functions. For that, I have the chakra checkup. Isn't that convenient? So have a look on my website For those of you that feel that there is a misalignment with your, it sounds weird, but yeah, with your mind, body, spirit, and your soul. And I teach you how to get rid of negative energies from your home, around your aura, and inside of your body, which is your chakra centers inside. And those chakra centers are associated to your bodily functions. That is sometimes what happens when we are depressed, when we are upset, when we can't sleep at night, right? When we have all these negative energies around us, they prey on us and they start to attract, or rather we start to attract them. And once they're on us, they attract others. So it just keeps piling up. The methods that I have, it's a Holy Light package if some of you just simply want to get that. If you cannot afford, for example, the entire package of the chakra checkup, I would recommend that you get 2 other packages in place of that. Those are self-help guides. One is called the Holy Light package. The other one is called Water Wellness package. Those 2 combined are very powerful in place of the chakra checkup. But the unique thing about the chakra checkup is I do a personalized reading for you. And I tell you what you have in terms of negative energies, how many you have, and I'm able to also give you the process of how to get rid of these things. It's also in the Holy Light package. It's just that the other one, chakra checkup, is more in detail because I talk about it in a reading. So have a look at that. It is important that you take care of yourself because this is the overall arching theme, and they are taking this seriously. So you should take this seriously as well. If you feel that, you haven't been feeling yourself, or you've been kind of avoiding going to the doctor, I would recommend that you still give it a try. Go see how what's going on if you're not feeling well. The only reason this card came up is because something's going on. And it's not for everybody. Not everybody's going to have these type of issues. But some of you have. And some of you have been affected negatively because of this entire situation, since it is a spiritual connection. It's very intense. Because of that, it really hurts. And because of that, it causes a lot of pain, suffering, and sorrow. And then that attracts negative energies, which just kind of brings things downhill. But for that, personally, yes, I have packages that can help you get rid of those things. Please have a look at my other channel, Asnointia Audio. That is also on YouTube. The videos are absolutely free. And regarding negative energies, I do have one on there. What and who are negative energies? This is talking about jinns, demons, evil spirits, how to recognize and remove these things. Also on spiritual connections, and I also have one on, well, not one, but a few of them on relationship-related advice. And that is advice that I've given to you based on what a lot of people have gone through. And these people it's all of you. Subscribers, viewers, the stories that I receive, the issues that people go through all around the world. They are just about the same. And because of that, I found it interesting that I just compile it together and finally provide you with some clarity on those sort of a problem. A lot of the scenarios are the same. A lot of the issues you guys are going through are very similar. It does not matter what culture you're from. And so that's why I've created that. And hopefully you guys can have a look at it. Please do like, share, and subscribe to that channel as well. And let me know how you felt about this reading. Did you feel that any of it did resonate? And if it did, let me know your story, because I do like reading it. And I use it as inspiration and motivation to create some content for you guys. All right, you guys take care, stay safe, and I will see you again. Bye now.